We begin with a look at the devastation as it unfolded yesterday afternoon and evening for a third-generation San Franciscan, reporter Spencer Michaels of public station KQED.
All it took was a glance at San Francisco's skyline and the smoke in the air just before dusk to realize that this earthquake was having major effects. For most people, the first concern was calling home. But since the power had gone out at the moment of the quake, phone lines in many offices were dead. At TV station KQED, technicians rigged up a bank of phones that did...
Milan, are you okay?
San Francisco, Sacramento,
yeah, but I can't get home.
Los Angeles.
The bridge fell down.
Check you in to go over with Lieutenant E. Please have your press credentials ready. All right, again, BBC, 2 individuals. KSOL, 1.
Well, when the quake come, I jumped in the doorway, and braced myself in the doorway. Mm-hmm. Then the big noise fell after the quake. This thing fell. That's where the big rumble was.
Did you hear the freeway falling?
Oh yeah.
Tell me about that.
Just great big boom. I thought the whole town had done fell back there.
Did you know it was the freeway?
No.
The violent shock of the quake had toppled a recently remodeled brick building onto several passing cars. It happened in San Francisco's industrial section, where bricks rained into the small street below. At least 5 people were killed, most of those trapped in cars under tons of rubble.
Yeah. Is there another guy in that blue car?
Yeah, that one.
Jim, you ready to
Jim, you pulled out the one in the blue car, right?
I pulled the one out in the blue car, that's correct.
You want to put it out?
Oh, yeah, excuse me, there is another one in the car, yes. It was like a woman. That's why.
The scene was shocking. It took a while for it to sink in that a California earthquake had caused this much damage. Everybody just kept shaking their heads.
The first jolt wasn't too bad, but the last jolt was very, very tough. It just felt like something was coming right out of the ground and lifting you up off your feet.
Have you been through earthquakes before?
Yes, I have. I've lived here all my life in San Francisco.
How'd this one compare?
This is the worst one that we've ever had.
But you don't look really shaken.
Well, internally I am.
I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was the wind or something.
You weren't afraid, huh?
Well, sort of.
Across town in the Marina District, built on fill land next to San Francisco Bay, there were equally horrifying sights. The fire that had been visible from miles away continued to burn into the night. It was a large apartment house where firemen suspected a ruptured gas main had caught fire.
Please, may we have your cooperation? Go back through the schoolyard here. Scott Street has 2 main breaks on it. Go back through the schoolyard to North Point and exit out to Visadero.
For a while, there was concern the flames would spread as firemen ran out of water and citizens helped run hoses from the bay to the fire. Scattered throughout this district, where homes are expensive and apartment rents high, were other scenes of devastation. Some buildings had just collapsed into themselves, burying a floor or 2. Structures leaned into the street, totally unsafe for habitation.
You're so calm about all this.
Hey, listen, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You do your best. We helped the neighbors out. We tried to turn off gas mains or gas lines as much as we could on the block here and seemed to succeed.
The smell of natural gas still hangs heavy on this city, and the fear of more shaking is real. What still is hard to believe is the realization that San Francisco has experienced a major disaster, and most of us survived it.